Well, hello there. You know what kind of day it is today? Day after Thanksgiving kind of day. And I'm in my PJs working from home today because I'm a photographer and it never ends. And I'm editing and I've got weddings to deliver. It feels so weird to say that because it has been so long since I've had weddings to edit. This year has just been a little too ridiculous, but I'm excited. All of these weddings are coming out way too amazing, and I've got two more this month that need to happen before Christmas, and then I can kind of relax a little bit more. Holy hair, excuse me. I'm chopping it off. That's what's happening. So, today I'm going to, before I do more reviews for the How My Wedding Went, I'm waiting on a few more deliveries like the photography and videography I still need to do a review on. And I want to do a review for my venue and a few more of my vendors. The problem is, I kind of want photos to go along with it. So we're in a holding pattern until I get my own photos back. In the meantime, I'm going to talk to you about timelines. In the meantime, timelines. So I actually do a custom timeline for every single one of my bride and grooms. The reason being, photography pretty much dictates what you need to do or what time you need to start things or when your vendors need to arrive based on how you plan on doing your timeline. If you have not a clue what in the world you're supposed to do, especially if you don't have a wedding coordinator who's there to help you, the photographer is the one to dictate what exactly you need. So as a photographer, tell me if you want to do a first look, if you plan on keeping a traditional timeline, and I can give you the basis for what you're looking for. Now, the way I do things, and especially moving forward after 2020, I'm no longer charging for the hour. I'm there for you when you need me there for the day. So if that means I need to be there from 8 in the morning until midnight, I'm there. I have nothing else to do that weekend. I am yours. So if that means that I can give all of my attention and I can minimize the stress of the day because I'm there for you when you're getting ready super early all the way into the end, it's also going to give me peace of mind because God forbid the worst happens and you need the backup plan made right on the spot. I've already gone through a whole lot of the madness of helping other bride and grooms go through the worst case scenarios on their wedding days. So I kind of have an idea of what can be manipulated or what we can do instead or how we can change the timeline to make it all flow and work as smoothly as possible. So because of that, I've kind of nixed the hourly rate. Now, if you're looking for a photographer, majority of the time they will say, well, I have a 6-hour package, an 8-hour package, 12 hours. And while that works for quite a lot of photographers, the problem is you now need to determine your timeline way in advance to then know how much time you need for your photography. In my case, I actually hired photographers for only 6 hours. I knew what I needed. I knew what I wanted. I had it all planned out. And because I, of course, am in the industry, I already knew I was going to be able to take all of the photos I wanted within that 6-hour time frame. Now, if you're looking for getting ready photos all the way until a sparkler exit at 11 o'clock at night, you're going to need a photographer for 12 hours. But say you only really want family photos, the ceremony, you're not doing a first look, and then you want to do photos until the cake and maybe 30, 45 minutes into the dancing, you may only need 6 hours of photography. It depends on where your priorities lay. Now, I, as a photographer, don't want to be limited. I don't want to have to say, well, okay, I won't get any of the photos of you getting ready because we don't have time. You only want 6 hours. Sorry. No, it makes sense now if I can do all day, take my time, and enjoy it. Now, if you're looking for something in the middle, 8 hours actually works pretty well. You can do the fake getting ready. I mean, no one really wants the photos of themselves, like, not actually made up yet. But put on your face, then put on the robes, have the photographer come, take the photos of your makeup artist kind of putting on the last minute, having your photographer take the photos of your makeup artist and your hairdresser doing the last minute touch-ups. And then put on your dress, get the photos of mom helping you put on your dress, and then get ready to go to the ceremony. Then you can kind of keep everything back to back to back to back. Now, in that case, I'm not suggesting a first look. I'm suggesting go straight to the ceremony and then have your photos of your bride and groom portraits after the ceremony. That will keep to a tighter timeline, but I will warn you, as a photographer, Holy stresses me out, because if I don't capture it, if I don't get that exact moment when he sees you and he's crying like a baby, because grooms, that's exactly what we expect, then my day is kind of ruined, and now I have no idea how I'm going to recreate that photo. That's it. That was the moment that it was missed. So by doing a first look, you can capture that. And if he doesn't cry, I can bet you he'll cry when he walked down the aisle. So I like the flexibility of having a little bit more time. But that's not a problem. That's what we're trained for. So if you want to do a timeline without the first look, then it's okay. You can squeeze everything a little tighter. You won't have the ability to maybe run away and go to another location or take photos at another spot, because now you're in that location already. So I don't know. I think my way's the better way, and it's taken me a little while to learn it, but the tradition is to stick to the hourly rate. So if you are looking for a photographer, make sure that you're asking how they set up their timeline, because they may have a trick or they may have something that they like to do a little differently. Like, for example, I like cutting the cake before dinner and not making a big deal out of it, because then you don't have a bunch of people standing around you with their cell phones trying to catch a photo of you smushing cake into each other's face. That's my preference. But if you really want to do it another way, or maybe the photographer says, hey, let's do it before even cocktail hour, I don't know. Follow their instructions and follow what they're used to, because they're the one pretty much dictating your timeline. Also, put your foot down if it's something that you don't like. If you want something done your way, all of your vendors will make sure it's done your way. All of your good vendors, at least. So, ask all the questions. Be upfront and honest and how you want things to look and what you want out of your photography session. And I know I'm there to help you, and I will make it perfection. No matter if you have a super relaxed, easygoing wedding, or we're jam-packing the day full because you have 15 bridesmaids and we got 6 locations to go to. No matter the case, I'm here for you. If you didn't know me already, did I introduce myself? I don't remember. It's okay. I'm doing this one take because God, no time. I've got so much editing to do. So my name is Danielle Garone. I am a wedding photographer in Miami. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching my ridiculousness. If you have any questions, please reach out. I am happy to help. I am going to get back to editing. We'll talk soon. Don't forget, like and subscribe if you want more of my madness and behind the scenes and a little bit about my own wedding that just happened, because I'm like married now. Ah!